He was just 16 years old when they put him in handcuffs. No trial, no lawyer, no chance. They told him he'd be home in a few days. Instead, he spent the next 18 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Caleb Johnson grew up in the Bronx. He loved drawing, skateboarding, and playing video games with his younger brother. His mom worked 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. Life wasn't easy, but Caleb stayed out of trouble. He wasn't a saint, but he was no criminal. One summer night, everything changed. A robbery went wrong a few blocks away. A store clerk was shot and the suspect ran. Within hours, police had Caleb in cuffs. No evidence, no witnesses, just the word of a single officer who said he looked like the guy. Caleb kept asking for a lawyer. They ignored him, interrogated him for hours, threatened him, lied to him. If you just say you did it, you can go home, they told him. He was 16, scared, tired, alone, so he confessed to something he didn't even understand, signed a paper they gave him, and that was it. At his hearing, he didn't even have a proper defense. His court-appointed lawyer barely spoke. There was no physical evidence, no DNA, no fingerprints, nothing. But the judge still handed down the sentence. 25 years to life. Caleb's mother collapsed in the courtroom. Inside prison, Caleb learned how broken the system really was. He saw men serving decades for crimes they didn't commit. Some had lost all hope, but Caleb held on. He began reading law books in the prison library, studying cases, writing letters to Innocence Projects and journalists. For 10 years, no one listened. Then, one day, a young law student named Maya found Caleb's file in a dusty folder. Something about it didn't sit right with her. The lack of evidence, the coerced confession, the sloppy police work. She started digging. What she found shocked her. The store clerk who had been shot, he had survived. And in his original statement, he clearly said the shooter was taller, older, and had a neck tattoo. Caleb had none of that. That report had never been shown in court. Maya brought the case to a new judge. And after a painful 2-year legal battle, Caleb's conviction was overturned. The court declared him factually innocent. The state of New York had stolen 18 years of his life. When Caleb walked out of that courtroom, he was 34 years old. His mother had passed. His little brother was a grown man. The world had changed. But Caleb hadn't forgotten who he was. He now speaks at schools and legal conferences, reminding people that the system can make mistakes, but it rarely admits them. I wasn't just fighting for me, he says. I was fighting for every kid who gets thrown away before they even get a chance. Wrongful imprisonment isn't just a mistake. It's a life stolen. Caleb's story is one of many. If you